Check, check. Check, check, check. Check, check. Raven, what's up? So this part is actually where I want to do a guitar solo. I don't know exactly what I want to do just yet, but I know that I want to do a guitar solo. So I'm just going to loop it for now. Come to the end of this. maybe like come out there. Then it goes into this part. So it comes out. Into the hi-hat. Build up, build up. I feel like we should get some double bass in there. You know what I mean? What's up, Raven? Shit, I can't see my comments. How's it going, everybody? What's good, man? Just I haven't streamed in a while, so feels a little weird to get back in the flow. So what I just showed you guys though is basic. I mean, it's not basically, it's like complete structure of a song, but we're missing some bass and some of the end snippets there that I want to do. So that's what we're gonna work on right now. And then guitar solo. So we're gonna do the quick stuff, and then we're gonna go guitar solos, and then this will honestly be finished. Let me go grab something real quick. I'll be right back. I'll let you guys listen over the beginning again. I thought that was going to loop over. Damn it. Damn it, Bonnie. Damn it, Bonnie. I'm gonna go to my chat. Oh, what's up, T? Yo, we got T.O. Sadly, I won't be able to stay here long because I have to get ready. Class, because they have me go do kid sparring as well. Wait, what? I thought sparring was off tonight. Is sparring on tonight, Raven? If sparring's on tonight, let me know. Comment and let me know. I did not know that fucking sparring was tonight. What the hell? I could have sworn Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Saturday and Monday. Oh fuck. Dude, honestly, Owen has been walking around like this. He's been walking around like because of the other night. Like his legs are like freaking duped. Like he's got jelly legs from the other night. Mr. Jimmy went pretty hard on them the other night for their leg stuff, and his legs are like jelly. I was like, well, you're lucky you don't have sparring, because if you did, you'd be screwed. So I'll let him pass for today. I'll let him pass for today. Damn, I did not know that. Damn. I've been there too. I bet. Dude, I'm telling you, he was like, I saw that one kid, Alex, he walked out of class, and I had never, usually he's pretty tough about stuff, you know, afterwards. But dude, he walked out of there like, ugh. Like I saw him like angry, dripping sweat, like, ugh, like all stiff leg. I'm like, yeah, because I wasn't in there for the last 15 to 20 minutes, and I was like, yeah, he got it bad. Dude, tell me that doesn't sound sick. I got the, so for anyone interested that's watching on Twitch or anything, oh yeah, got a new pick too. New pick from my local guitar shop. So Gravity makes like custom handmade picks, and they're very expensive, especially these ones that are made from surgical plastic. And these motherfuckers, there's like a thing that they have where if they ever go bad, break or whatever, you can send it back and they'll send you a free one, but it's $30 for like a lifetime or something. And these ones are like $8, but I use this for bass, and because I knew I was going to be tracking bass, I'm like, yeah, we gotta get it. All right, I'm going to fool around with the lead guitar stuff because that was honestly kind of fun. This song's been sitting here, I've been stressed. I've actually been playing through my amps and stuff. So let's do a little bit of shredding. I've been doing some Phrygian dominant stuff, scales. T.O., are you still here, by the way? I've been meaning to ask you a question. Where'd my pick go? Come on, man. Can a man shred in peace? Dude. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, let's do it. Got this on. All right, let's do a little shred. That's how we gotta end it though, with the Dude, imagine that. We got it. Jeez. I can't tell you. So I was at band practice one time, and I bought this guitar for my band Narc, which rest in peace at this point. My God. So anyways, I bought this guitar for my band Narc, right? I was like, this guitar is going to be expensive. I need to fuck it up at least one time. So I said, let's have a crazy band practice. We had a really crazy band practice. I jumped on my drums. I'm jumping off. I'm punching the vocalist in the head. You know, we're going crazy. And I said, fuck it. This guitar needs its first ding. So I did the thing where I'm like, you know, just letting it before we start a song. And then I go up to my cabinet. I'm just like, boom, boom, boom. So like the first few dents that are in it are literally from me going, this guitar is too expensive for me to just constantly go, oh no, I don't want to dent it or scratch it. So I literally was like, fuck it. Bong, bong. I was like, there, we got the scratches over with. Cause I didn't want to be scared to like mess the guitar up because it's so expensive. I'm like, I'll never be able to afford another one of these. So I'm like, let's just go ahead and fuck it up. So I'm not scared anymore. Anyway, so let's grab some drums for this last part. So first, think about this. First half, it's going to be regular drums, how it is. And then it's going to double bass. All right, check it out. There's no bass yet. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's tap these in. 2, 3, 4. All right, cool. Let's grab this. Let's try this one. That one's gonna work better. So let's grab that one. I think it goes here. Yeah, it does. I don't know if we should do it on the half though. Like if we should just double it or not. But either way, I know a lot of people love the double bass. So let's hear it. Okay, so we got the... Oh, by the way, so I have this concept where I want to take this song because of the way it starts, it leads into the next song. I want to make a 4-song EP. I'm not going to do that gay shit where, you know, like doom metal bands will literally have like one jam. It just starts off. And then it takes 5 minutes to get to the next note. Also, how much would it cost for me to buy a couple 2XL Narc shirts? I'll have to see if I have any 2X. If I do, it'll probably be in red. So what we did was we bought the shirts for our first show, and then everybody in the band pretty much like disappeared. So the guitarist quit. Says it was he sometimes watches the channel, so I won't speak negatively, but he left first for basically no fucking reason. Then that made the drummer leave. That upset me after trying for years to keep a steady band. And then the other guitarist, or actually it was the bassist, sorry, and the vocalist started their own project. And I said, not a band project, but like a art project thing. I said, fuck it, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. And that's when I started this. So those shirts have been sitting for a while. I can see if we have some. I'll go grab them in a second and check actually. But first, let me get this. Sounds so good. Okay. So we were going to add the double bass. And then we needed to do the... What was I going to do? Someone remind me. What did I say I was going to do? We added the double bass. Then I planned... Oh, I was going to show you, dude. I had this awesome idea. So I want the guitars to slit, and I can't remember if I did it on the lead guitar. I think it might have been the lead guitar, but it comes out of the jam, goes into this, and it'll slip into a new song. And that'll keep going. So the end of that guitar strumming opened right here. I'll create a bus track that just makes it sound like it keeps going, and it just slowly will dissipate. But that fades into the next song, which you're getting two really fast songs into something slower that's going to end up going fast anyways because it's me. So then it goes into that melodic thing at the beginning over top. So one more time to show you. And when it hits on that note, and then it'll just slowly build up from that. It's gonna go hard. Yes, T.O. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna go hard as shit. Like, honestly. It's gonna be one of those ones that it almost feels like you're getting like it's gonna feel like it doesn't end, if that makes sense. But it's going to be so many different changes that you don't want to skip. So it's my attempt at keeping people's attention for songs. Honestly, it really is. So because you have the intro to the album right here, or intro to EP here, and then where it ends is right here, and then that's actually the next song right there where that comes in. Then when we end this song is at the brand new song. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be freaking rad. I'm super excited to do that. That'll probably be the next thing that we work on, actually. All right. Good on that. So for now, we brought the double bass in. Let's do the actual bass. Let's do the bass, and you guys know how I roll. Lock in, clock it, done. So bass, I don't think too much about. If there's not a dope riff that comes to mind for the bass, then it wasn't meant to be. That's the way I see it. I've written enough cool bass riffs. We're gonna go ahead and cut this open, by the way. If there's not enough, then I just say freaking screw it and just play, you know, the root of what's going on in the song, pretty much, you know. The pick of destiny right there, fellas. So that is the gravity pick. Okay. Let's go ahead and lock that in. Put the knife away. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention it because I haven't been streaming. Wait, trust, I learned bass or something else and join your band, totally. I like the green on that pick. Dude, it's so dope. It's so dope. I fucking love this thing. What's super cool about it is it almost seems like like the edges, you see how it kind of like has that glow to it? It picks up the lighting. It's not glow in the dark. I think it could do black light, but it looks like it's literally glowing green. Like it has a light around it. It just like whatever this is made of picks up any light it can find, and then the edge sort of does that glowiness to it. Jesus is King. What's good, man? Do you take song requests? No. So what we actually do here is we write songs. So we are actually getting ready to do bass because we got the guitar to it. While I get the bass hooked up, I'll show you the song that we're doing. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. We write all types of stuff. Lots of metal, though. All right, I'm going to cut the bass out so it'll just be guitars and drums. I got to tune it. One of my favorite parts of this, I think, is the part coming up right here. I love this. This shit gets stuck in my head. Sorry, the bass was playing. It wasn't letting me tune. Like the bass track was playing. Anyways. So let's tune up. Let's get our bass recorded here. I can actually show you guys. It's gonna be a bit weird because when you're doing a live stream and you're using compressors, you're using limiters, there is a bit of delay that happens. So say I have all my plugins and all of, you know, if I was using all types of units and stuff, that latency that runs through everything, even just with plugins. If I try and play guitar with all that stuff on, it'll have a latency to it. So that's the reason. And I know that somebody asked me one time, they were like, do you ever do top-down mixing? And top-down mixing is essentially just using like, you want to do that when you're doing an album, like you found a sound that the band likes or that you really like and that you want to use, and you use that same plugin, same stuff, if it all has the same feel and the same sound. So little things here and there might change, but that's how you keep the album sounding very consistent and very similar. But when it comes to live streaming this stuff, there's too much Wi-Fi this, input this, like there's too much to it. All right, so we got the bass locked in. All right, that sounds like not my bass tone that I use for live streams. Let me see. Where the hell's my presets? It's saying I have no presets. I guess that's good enough for now. I'll go in and do all that later. Not many people love the bass enough anyway. So this is a section we need to record. So let's go ahead and get the bass recorded. We'll run through, play the song a couple times. Maybe try and get some guitar solos recorded. Then maybe we'll even dip our toes into getting it into that next song that we're talking about. Yeah. I'm streaming the live on my computer and in other places. Hell yeah. Also, thank you, Tio. Awesome. Might even add some effects and stuff to this as well later on. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. I'll try and hit that. I think it'll sound cool. Alright, let's do it. Maybe I'll just stay open for this. Ah, that's so hard. It's all good. We'll keep what we did. Record that little part. Dude, that's actually hard to hit on the bass, though. Wait, if I can do it there. Let me try. Let me try this. Ah, I can do that. Fuck out of here. What you think this is? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, buddy. Oh yeah. Wait, low key, you ever think someone's used like Shankstung saying your soul is mine, then they make it sound like their soul is getting taken at the start of a song, like as an intro. I don't know, it's cool. Wait, what is Shanksung? Why does that sound so familiar? At first when I read it, I was like, does that say Samsung? Wait, Shangsung. Oh, it's a Mortal Kombat character. I did know that. I'm terrible with names anyways. Oh, that's why you said the soul absorption thing. Hold on. Known for consuming souls to maintain... Yeah. Yeah, that probably could be cool as shit. No, I left the track there. Bastard. Get over here. That's wrong? I played the wrong note there. That's what I gotta do. All right, let's do that real quick. Shit. Bum bum dun 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 dun. That's not it. Wait, what the? What the? Dude! Alright. What's up, that punk guy? What the freaking heck? The flip, dude. Alright, so for some reason it sounds weird. I'm just gonna play it normal for now. If it's something that seems like it needs done or whatever, I'll just come back and do it. For now, I'll keep it basic. It'll be a lot easier with a 5-string bass, I'll tell you that. Actually, I have a 5-string bass in the basement. Mortal Kombat. Mortal. I gotta get to class. Stay safe sparring, my brother. If anyone in class asks, say no one will. But Owen is definitely not playing video games right now. I already told him he could stay home. Well, because I forgot that sparring class was tonight. No butt kickings tonight. Maybe that'll sound good. Maybe that's what I'll do. That sounds good. And it's within the same range. It's like, it's still good. But, dude, stay safe, my brother. Maybe I'll still be streaming. I cannot believe class was tonight. Let's put that over here. And there's only a little bit more bass to record. And then, I'm gonna do some guitar solos for that last part. Maybe we get some keepers, maybe we don't. If not, then I'll do it at a different time. But yeah, I mean, we have half the project's already got the bass to it, so let's go ahead and finish her up. Okay. Let's just start recording from there. How's everybody doing? We got anybody over on Twitch right now? I can't see the numbers. I need to get that set up. All right. That didn't record. That didn't record. Brother. And then that's the part that I gotta get. There we go. I already have that recorded perfectly, so for now, just go ahead and drag this over. I'm doing good, Tio. Dude, that sounds pretty good over it. Let's see what that sounds like with the bass doing that. Okay, that could definitely be cool. Today, I was going to school in the Big Cheese, and the news reporter was in, like, the corner of the next street. Wait, what? Oh, you mean there was a news... Why? What the hell happened at your fucking school? Damn it. And then like kick in with the guitars and stuff there. That would actually be sick. Dude, bass intros to like punk, hardcore, thrash, Honestly, bass intros done well to any song makes the song a memorable song. I don't know why. I think bass just being so like fucking percussive and usually rooted within the feel of the song, it's like such a easy thing for people to remember, even non-musicians. I say we do it. I say we do it. As you can see right here, I actually actually had this set to 138 because I had a whole different breakdown idea, like a heavy part for it. But now it's like I want this to slip into another song. So that's what we're gonna do. For now though, let's get the bass recorded for the guitar solo part. Okay? I think this will work. I don't know. I think it's a good build-up. But then again, let's feel it out. And let's record it like that, and then we'll do the guitar solos, okay? Miguel, thank you. All right. I got some ideas. I got some ideas in the noggin now. We'll keep a steady beat there going on the bass. It's official. That's what we're doing. He said, I don't know, bro. There were kids trying to stick their bodies out of the window to get on the news. Yeah, that's fucking awesome. Wait, what state do you live in again? Ooh, even better. Even better. Yeah, that's how we're gonna record it. Oh, yeah. New Jersey. I'm actually going to New Jersey next week for work. Dog. Big dog. Alright, let's record this part. I'm only like 3 hours away from New Jersey. If that. It's like 3 hours away. It's not bad. Let's see. If I just... New Jersey City. And this will be long because not only is it Friday, but this is like going to just take me into the random part of the city too, so. Come on, bitch. Sure. Sounds good. Yeah, it's 3 hours away. It's not bad. Okay, that's what we need to re-record right there. I don't think that's right. I'll put a marker here, redo bass. Redo bass. That way I know. That'll be our raw idea. Depends a little bit on what part of New Jersey. Yeah, no, I mean, I totally agree with that. But, like, just the. I think where it takes you to the transit, where you can, uh, like, right next to where the city is, basically. It's like 3 hours. It's not terrible. All right, let's do this. I'm getting ready to get a little bit of blonde in my hair. I'm gonna do a little bit of blonde streaks. I never had my YouTube channel when I had a similar haircut to this, but it was a little bit longer, and I had the blonde top. I think what I'm gonna do after this haircut, though, is once summer's over and wintertime starts coming in, the haircut I plan on doing is basically grow this out longer and get it to about like here length, and then do half blonde, half black. I had that hairstyle once before. It is a bitch and a half to keep up with. I will say that. My hair grows extremely fucking fast. Like, I need a haircut every 2 weeks type of thing, but I get it every month. So, fucking 2 weeks out of every month, I'm like, fucking, ugh, I hate this hair right now, you know? So. Anyways, let's do a little Shredimus Maximus. How much time is the most you have let your hair grow? I don't know, maybe. Well, I've grown my hair long twice in my life. And one of the times was when I was younger. So from the age, I want to say 11, probably like stopped somewhere right before 11 years old, and then had long hair until I was about 13, 14. So I don't know, 3-4 years. Then I grew it out again, started growing it out again, I think around 2019, and then I cut it off into 2023, I believe. So usually when I have it for about 3 or 4 years. I don't want to go long this time, though. What I want to do is do it, honestly, Tio, similar to what your hair length is right now, maybe a little shorter, and then do the part where, not like part my hair. I mean, maybe that'll look cool. More of like a throw it back type of thing. Like have like those long bangs that it can throw back, and then have the half blonde, half black. I love that look. It's a cool look without looking like a total gaybo. You know what I mean? With like, you know, super bright hair, wearing the pride flag on my chest or something. Better watch what I say here on YouTube. I'll get in fucking trouble. Thomas says, let it grow. Let it grow, let it grow. Let it grow. Dude, listen. If I was one of those people who had their hair grow out and it was just this luscious waving, if my hair did that type of thing, I would probably keep it long all the time because I love long hair. I don't think I look bad with it, but if you go to my earlier videos on my channel, you'll see, and I used to get my hair thinned out frequently. My hair is so thick that when it shakes or moves, it like kind of moves in like a chunk almost. Like it doesn't look as cool as all my other friends with long hair. And I got sick of it. It was hot. It was annoying. I work construction with a hard hat. It's like always having to throw it in a hat, you know. It's very, very frustrating, very annoying. I want a hairstyle that's just simple, you know, screw it up a little bit, maybe throw a little boom. I look good all day long. But long hair, I'm like, oh, throw it in a hat, you know, because it's so hot and fucking thick. So I don't know. Whoa, no homo. He says, that would be cool. Try taking yourself a picture and describe the haircut to Gemini and send it on Discord. Okay. Honestly, I could probably find you. On, or it wouldn't be that hard. That hairstyle's gained a lot of popularity in the past, like 3 or 4 years, I would say. Although I've always been into like punk and stuff, so like the colored hair, the split hair, is always something that's been a thing. So for me, doing like the half blonde, half black, I think would be great, but it wouldn't work with this cut, you know? So that's the reason I'm not doing it with this. I will say though, I do love having long hair. It's just when you take care of it as much as I took care of mine, and it doesn't, you know, flow lusciously, it makes you go, damn, this kind of sucks, you know? Like, it's not as cool. It doesn't look as awesome. Bastard. I was trying to shred. I was just getting into it. That was fun. I can't lie. That was pretty fucking fun. I was starting to get into it. But I don't want to bore you guys to death. That's what I do when I just sit here alone. And I'm like, I don't feel like making riffs. I don't feel like doing this. So I'll just shred some licks. I don't know. I think some of it's good. Then other times I feel like, you know, I'm just kind of just a silly little goober. Jennifer, how's it going? Yo, yo, yo. Matt Dog, what's good, man? So this is a Fender Ultralux Corona, California with the Floyd. Thing is sick. I love it. On my mom's account. Performed for my school and I played Everlong. Can you play it? I haven't learned that song in a long time. I feel like it's a very beginner esque song. You know what I mean? Like I feel like that's what that's like one of the perfect songs to learn if you're a beginner. Because not only do you get like these cool like I think, is it in drop D? I don't even remember. I don't remember what it is. But you learn so much from learning that song, like on basic stuff on the guitar, man. What about Lithium? Now, so here, I'll give you a quick rundown of what we do on the channel. So as you can see, this little project session here with these drums and the guitar. So basically, I write songs live on the spot with you guys. Money spread. Gotta hit the money spread. We write songs live on the spot with the chat's help. Speaking of which, I'm actually doing a giveaway. So if you guys are interested in winning a pedal, I don't know where I put the strings and stuff. I hadn't streamed in a while, so I cleaned up in here. But I got strings, man. I got picks. I got pedals that I'm doing a giveaway with. So if you're interested in that, hit the subscribe button, tap the bell. That automatically enters you in. I'm doing that giveaway when I hit 5,000 subscribers. We're halfway there. So when that happens, I will, you know, obviously be doing the giveaway. So stay tuned and just keep those alerts on because it could be you. AC, what's up, dude? I performed for my school with a Fender Strat and then for my class with a Martin. That's awesome, man. How'd you do? Did you have like a drummer and everything? What's up, man? Not much. We're coming up with some guitar solo stuff here for the song that we're working on. I'll give you guys a little bit more of a lead in there. Ugh. There's so many different routes that I want to take this, man. Ugh. How many years have you been playing for? I've been playing. I didn't get really serious about guitar. Um, I want to say I didn't get really serious about guitar until about 2016, but and like trying to get better with songwriting and stuff like that. But I've been, I've had guitars around me sort of my whole life. Picked them up, bling 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 bling, just doing bullshit. Then I learned what a tab was. I found tab books. Then the internet got better. Realized, oh yeah, I can look stuff up. They can be printed out. All tabs back then were wrong. 100%. All tabs back then were wrong. All tabs back then were wrong. Unless you bought a book. And even then, they were still basically fucking wrong. Because it's just some dude at his house with a music study degree. And he's like, yeah, Tornado of Souls. Yeah, I can easily learn that and sell it as a book. So, you had people like that. It was really hard to get good tabs back then. Anyway, so, I was learning punk songs, stuff like that. I never had anyone around me to teach me. I learned on my own. And literally, like literally, I always tell this story because I feel like if there's anybody who has some type of success story about, and I'm not a successful person, I mean, I guess into the eyes of some people, but success at like getting better at a hobby without having any prior knowledge about something would be me, because I literally remember just watching my dad. He'd sit there and he'd sit there and tune a guitar drunk. And he would tune it until it was like perfect by ear. And I watched him do it, and I saw how you did it. So for years, for like the first 4 years of me having a guitar around, knowing how to do stuff, not really even knowing how to do stuff with it, I always thought you tuned 5th fret and you make that sound even all the way through. So I would tune on the 5th fret all the way down. Well, as you guys might know, when you get to your B string, your G string to B, you go to 4th fret. So I always had my guitar tuned wrong until I got my mom to buy me a tuner and a guitar cable. Because back then, you didn't fucking have these things, okay? You didn't have these cool things. Let me show y'all something. Some of y'all are going to call me Unc. All right, so it was, sorry for taking so long. So it was one of these things, okay? And this was not the first one that I ever had. At least I'm pretty sure it wasn't. I don't know if this was like the second one, but this is what I used to use to tune my guitar. And so you plug your guitar into the side here and you tune it. And honestly, who knows? These things might be just as good as tuner pedals. They're probably even better than the other things. But dude, look how bad the battery acid is in the back of there. Look at the battery acid in between the batteries over here. But yeah, man, freaking wild. We're gonna get back to shredding here. Actually, I have an idea for some stuff, so not just yet. All right, Jennifer, before you go, hit that subscribe button, okay? Like I said, we're doing a giveaway, and you know, you said it's your mom's account. Oh well, just hit that subscribe button. Hook a brother up before you go. Ah, damn it. I can't get this thing closed. I should have never opened it. The genie came out the bottle. Is it like, I think all the battery acid's blocking me from being able to close it back up. It's literally just like a bunch of powdered battery acid, man. All right, well, if you want a chance to win that pedal, you have got to make sure that you tap the bell with it. Just want to let you know. Thank you so much. We got Pam in his house. All right, I'm going to put this thing back. Have you guys ever used one of these? I could probably use this for a video. Oh. I could probably use this for a video and make it clickbaity. Tuning my guitar with my first tuner ever. Yeah. Good times. 2 AAAs. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm getting ready to start a new channel soon. I told you guys last time, so we're going to be doing like a bunch of ghost hunting stuff. And it's going to be sick. Let me go put this back. Wonder how well that tuner still works. I don't know. I mean, if at all, right? All the freaking battery acid coming out of it. All right, so let's have some fun. Let's jam along to this song. He can restore it if he has the right equipment. I think so too. I'm pretty sure that it would still work if I just take some isopropyl rubbing alcohol to it. I genuinely think that I would be able to just clean up all of the battery acid, all the rust on some of it, and just see if it still works and see how well it tunes too. Because you can't really either. It's one of those ones where it's dead on, or it's over here, it's over here, it's over here. It says it tunes bass as well, which is pretty cool. And I think it actually tunes bass really well. Oh, I dropped some battery acid on my desk. There we go. Battery acid gone. AC, Pam, how you guys been? How's work been? How's school been? How's life been? How's the family? T.O. That's one thing I want you to do. That's one thing I want you to get from this stream today, all right? I'll show you up close. That's one thing I want you to do. That's your homework today. Get that 80s sort of power metal feel, okay? In the key of A, okay? You're going to do A, and then you're going to do, I don't know what those chords are called. Yeah, so Pam, this is the same song that I worked on last time. The only thing is we added, we pieced together everything, and we basically added a full ending. So there is an intro, and then there's a full song, and then now I'm probably going to create another session and then have that slip into this ending here. So right here, where you hear the chord strum, boom, open on that E, we're going, well, technically D sharp, we're going to have that ring out and then have the bass play over top. And then slip in and slowly go from this song. So there'll be two different songs, but they're going to be over top of each other. This one will slowly fade away. This one will slowly fade in. So it'll sound like this. I'll go to the ending. And we'll go like that. It'll almost be like a sort of sludgy, like not even sludgy, like more like a melodic death metal like sound and feel to it, but it'll be its own thing. We'll make it its own thing. I haven't worked on this besides piecing together some of the song and a little bit of shredding because I wanted to finish it with you guys. So that's what we did. The only thing that I did was I pieced together the parts I said that we were doing during the stream, and then I added this ending, this part right here that I just highlighted right there. That's it. Other than that, everything else is what we did during the stream. So with that said, actually, what should we do now? How long have we been live? Okay. I was still thinking about quad tracking this whole thing, though. Man, that'd be a mess. Whew. Oh yeah, Tio, that's what I was saying. Use some of those key of A doing the same thing you did with the other song. And that part, use octaves for the ambient sound. You talking about this song here? Did the octaves? I'm trying to figure out exactly, because here's what I want to like keep as a reminder. So remember that this is gonna be done. So even if it has a similar sound, that's the point, though. You know what I mean? This is supposed to come across as, you know, one big, not one big long song, but an EP of songs that just kind of slap right into each other. And they slide so good. He said, bro, YouTube won't let me comment on Neko-chan. YouTube won't let you comment. I don't know why. Let me check the settings. Somebody in Discord just said that they can't comment. That's weird. So I want people, like, if let's say that this was on Spotify. The intro Okay, that part, and then this part leading into the next part. Next song. So the next song starts with. And then the next song for after this whole thing would come in. And then that'll build up and be its own song, or an intro. We have like sort of a like cool intro that just is sort of, you know, more halftime headbangy, and then one more song that after this ends, it slips into another thing. So it would be a total of four songs. One of them being the first one being an intro, no vocals, and then leading into what we just recorded, into this new thing. It says that it won't let him comment. It might be something. It might actually be something you did. I'm not sure. Let me check the settings on here for you. I'll check real quick. I'm looking for you, my brother. Moderation, activity, timestamps. No. Okay. Yeah, everything looks normal. No one else has had a problem, so I'm not sure. Actually do this. Close out of YouTube if you can hear me, and let me check one more thing. Close out of YouTube, and then reload it and see if that helps, because I'm not seeing anything here that should indicate that there's problems. Did everyone listen to Reward the Scars, the new Korn EP? No, I didn't actually. I did see Ola England talk about it though, and what's his name from the band did an interview, I believe, like a month ago. I think he did. But no, I need to check it. I haven't really, I've never been. I used to really like Korn, to a point, but I sort of fell out with Korn and then never really got back in. It was one of those bands I liked for a little bit and then sort of never really got back into. Honestly, if I wasn't having trouble, if I wouldn't get it copyright stupid stuff, I would just say let's listen to it on the channel. I will say there are some streams that I'm going to do that I'll just immediately throw the monetization off on them to begin with, and then from there go to be able to actually listen to music without having to worry about anything like that. That's weird that it won't let you. That's so weird. I don't see anything. Has anybody else had a problem with that? Here's what I'm gonna do right now. Since we'll probably get off here in about 15 minutes or so, what I'm gonna do is pick up the other guitar, play in drop D for a little bit, have some fun. We're gonna look at the new Korn album. We're gonna look at the new Korn album, man. Alright. Let me bring this whole damn thing over here. Why won't it fucking let me? Hey, jackass. Here's what the album looks like. It's a single. That was... Yeah, so it's been a while since they released anything. So they released this song. It's one song. Yeah, I saw what's his name do an interview like a month ago. It could have been an older one, but I'm pretty sure it was a newer interview. That's definitely different than any... Wait, Diablo. Is this for a game? Okay. Well, I don't see it being an EP because there's only one song. Or you're saying it's going to be an EP? Because look, there's only one song out so far. It says it's a single. Diablo 4 game. This is an EP. But see, I don't see... Is it going to be an EP? Because it's only one song. An EP is usually, you know, like 3 to freaking, 8 songs or something, max. Like, usually an EP is like 4 songs or something. Usually anything less than an EP is just what bands will release as like a demo. Welcome back, Jennifer. What's your actual name? Also a guitar made with the game logo. I never really got into Diablo or any of those games, to be honest. Well, I appreciate it, Ben. Thank you. Hold on. Yeah, we're in drop D now, baby. Uh, yeah, I think, Pam, what you meant was they released a single. A single is what a band releases as just like one song. Here's the teaser. Here's the vibes to an album. And typically, bands will release singles now. Even bigger bands will release singles now because there's, first off, so much access to new bands. Second off, people are such short-term listeners now, which is why it's very hard for what I do to maintain viewership, because a lot of people, they can go get their AC/DC Metallica riffs from some guy playing it on a video game, or just sitting there playing it, and he racks up the subs. But this is the same concept of people want it, and they want it now. They want it quick. So even bands like Korn never released a single in their life until like freaking 2019, 2020, whatever years that was. But all bands do it now. You pretty much have to, as a band, release, especially if you're like a band, you want to record an EP but release every song as a single. And I would almost encourage, like, if you're going to be in a band these days, you need to make that EP, but figure out what sound. Don't go, okay, you can do this, but there's no promises with it, especially if you're trying to be a successful band. If you're trying to be a successful band, the big thing to do, make 4 songs with this group of guys. Make them all stuff that you guys love and have fun writing and sound the best. Record those songs and then release them as singles. Promote them all in whichever style, whatever song in that style poked out the most to people that found your music after marketing it. Out of the 4 or 3 songs, start going with that, that vibe, that song. And then from there, you can keep making songs and creating an image and doing that style and all that stuff. That's pretty much the way to do it these days. And what sucks is, like, being successful with music, even the big bands will tell you, they'll be asked, are you guys able to survive off of just the money you make from the music from the band? And the answer is always no. Even big bands. I think Misha just got asked that, and he's in fucking Periphery, and they, sell out big venues. And even they can't. That's why he has Get Good Drums. That's why he has the cab IRs. That's why he has the pedals he's made. That's why he has his signature guitars and everything else that he's gotten into. It's just like, you have to have another edge as a musician these days. unless you're trying to sell something that's more mainstream. Even then, it's like the only real money that's ever made in money is pop, country, and rap. It's not pop, country, or rap, which, let's be real, the country these days is pretty much garbage. You know, the mainstream stuff. Then the pop music, always garbage. I mean, let's be real, like Katy Perry type stuff, like, come on, dude, it's all garbage. It gets stuck in your head. It's what it's meant to do. And then the rap, oh my God, don't even get me started on most, especially popular rap. Like, I can't fucking stomach it. I actually work with a guy who listens to all the new shit, man, and I can't fucking stand it. Conspira. I'll type it in on Spotify. Wait. What am I looking for, Tio? I looked up Conspira, but I don't see anything. I'm gonna look at songs. Is it by Descommunal? Descommunal? It's in drop D or C sharp. Oh, never mind. That's boom, 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 boom. That's B. D, C sharp, C, B, A. A sharp. That's pretty sick. I don't know what came out of me, but I'm like, drop A is the shit right now. I don't know if that's just like, honestly, does the riff sound pretty good though? Because I know it's simple, but it feels really good right now. I don't know if it's just like, because I've been rehearsing some other stuff recently, if it just feels good to make up something on the spot, or if it's actually sounding pretty good. To me, it's feeling pretty damn good. I'm gonna actually put this down here. All right, I think I played that long enough that it's lodged in my brain now. So I'll remember that. I usually don't have fun playing in super low tunings. Like I really don't get these people, man, that constantly playing low tunings. You know, I don't know. It really doesn't do it for me that often. Like very rarely am I, do I hear a song below, like, I don't know, C, and I'm like, wow, that was really good. Very rarely. See how tight I can get this guitar tone. I'm gonna turn the gate up like crazy. And we can also put this on here. Wait, below A would be G sharp. G sharp. Here's what that riff I was playing in drop A sounds like in drop D. All right, man. You ready to sign off? But yes, like Pam said, if you are just now lurking around the channel, hit that subscribe button. We're doing a pedal giveaway at 5,000 subscribers. We're halfway there. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's like every single time I hop on the stream now, I'm like, yes, I'll be on tomorrow. But then shit happens and I can't, whether it's a toothache, this nor that. Here, which is also here nor there. So just be prepared. If you would like to be notified, then join the Discord. I usually notify people when it has been a while. With that said, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and hop off here. It's been a great stream. Honestly, I had a really fucking good time playing guitar today, and sometimes it feels shitty playing guitar. You know what I mean? Like, you play guitar so much sometimes that you wear yourself down. And today, I will say, I had a lot of fun. Honestly, I really did. Also, I think I had these on last time, but I bought these new cheetah print little foam pads. I thought they looked pretty cool with the the Audio Technica headphones and shit. So yeah, anyways, man, Yeah, W stream. I'm going to give myself a W stream because I have fun with you guys, man. So, yeah, man, stay metal. Love you guys. And I'll check you later. Peace. Oh, don't forget to join the Discord. Hit that subscribe button to join the for the pedal giveaway. One more time before I forget.